Hello everybody, this is Mr. Roundy. Thanks for joining me for today's lesson on converting improper fractions to mixed numbers. Let's go ahead and look at the objectives for today's lesson. After this video, you should be able to explain what an improper fraction and mixed number are, identify improper fractions and mixed numbers, and convert improper fractions into a mixed number. First off, let's learn a few vocabulary terms in relation to fractions. The first one is proper fraction. A proper fraction has a numerator smaller than the denominator. Here we have an example, 3/4. 3, the numerator, is smaller than 4, the denominator. The next term, improper fraction, refers to a fraction that has a numerator larger than the denominator. In this case, we have 4/3. 4 is the numerator and is larger than 3, the denominator. The next term is mixed number. A mixed number is a whole number and a fraction that have been put together into one single number. So here we have 2 and 3/5. 2 being the whole number and 3/5 being the fraction. Together they create the mixed number 2 and 3/5. Now, when we convert an improper fraction into a mixed number, we have to go through a small process. The process begins by taking our improper fraction, in this case 5/3, and we do a few different steps to it. The first step is we divide the numerator by the denominator. So we take the denominator and put it on the outside of a division bar and the numerator inside. When we divide 3 into 5, we end up with the answer 1 remainder 2. Now, we actually do want a remainder on this answer. We don't want a decimal answer. Once we have our answer for our division problem, we go to step 2. Step 2 asks that we take the answer, 1, and let that become the whole number for our new mixed number. So here we have the answer 1 from up above, and it has become our new whole number. Next, we take the remainder, and that becomes the numerator for our new fraction. So 2 was the remainder above, and is now the numerator for our new fraction. The denominator stays the same. If we look up above, our original denominator was 3, and in our new mixed number, the denominator stays 3. And this gives us our new mixed number of 1 and 2/3. Let's go ahead and get some practice. Let's go ahead and start out by converting the improper fraction 7/4 into a mixed number. We begin by dividing. We put the denominator on the outside and the numerator on the inside. When we divide 4 into 7, we end up with 1. 1 times 4 gets us 4, minus 7, or subtracted from 7 I should say, and that gets us 3. We end up with a remainder of 3. Now we move to the next step. We take the answer from our division, and that becomes our new whole number. We take the remainder and make that the numerator of our new fraction. And we keep the denominator the same. And we end up with 1 and 3/4 as our new mixed number. Let's go ahead and try another. Let's go with 27/6. We begin by dividing 6 into 27. 6 goes into 27 4 times, which equals 24. When we subtract, we get 3 left over. We have a remainder of 3. So we take our answer, and that becomes our new whole number. We take our remainder and make that the numerator, and we take our original denominator, 6, and it stays the denominator. Now in this case, you need to watch, because if you notice, 3 and 6 have a shared factor in common, meaning we can actually simplify this fraction. If we simplify 3/6, they have a factor of 3 in common. So if we divide both by 3, we end up with a simplified fraction of 1/2. We bring down the whole number with it, and our final answer is 4 1/2. Let's do one final problem. How about 47 over 8? We divide 8 into 47, which will go 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. When we subtract, we have 7 remaining. 5 becomes our whole number, 7 becomes the numerator for our new fraction, and the denominator stays the same. And we end up with 5 7/8. Now that you've watched the video, you should be able to explain what an improper fraction and mixed number are, identify improper fractions and mixed numbers, and convert improper fractions into a mixed number. If you have any trouble with any of these, I suggest you review the video a few more times. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.